afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Guys, I got a van that only Parkway RV can bring you. And you can thank our many years and decades of experience and decades of contacts that we even have this van. Guys, this is, and yes, you read that description right, this is a 2014 Midwest Automotive Design Weekender. Guys, this is a local one-owner van. We bought locally here out of the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. I think the folks bought it new in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And they've owned it since new. They just haven't used it much in the last couple of years. They just used it around here locally, day trips, weekend trips. They've only put 12,600 verified miles. We've got the title and the Carfax to back everything up. And guys, this was traded in at a new GMC dealership on a Denali. And for those of you who are not familiar with Midwest Design, this is a manufacturer I've been following for over 20 years. You know, they came out about the time the Mercedes Sprinter vans came to the States back in the early 2000s, and they've been doing nothing but Mercedes Sprinter conversions. When they first started out, they were a small company, 2 or 3 employees up in Indiana, 5,000 square foot shop, and they fabricated all their parts. And they continued operating that way, only making custom vans. They didn't even make a standard model or didn't even print a brochure until about the year this was made. This was one of the Weekender was their first actual regular production model. Before that, you couldn't just go buy Midwest off the dealer's lot. You had to order it and wait months and months and months to get it, and you ordered it with the right colors and the right floor plan. You picked everything out. You couldn't just buy off the shelf model. And this is one of the first years that you could do that, or the Weekender was the first series you could do that. And of course, it was still available in a couple of different floor plans. This one is the 4-seater. So it's got the 4 captain chairs, which is great for kids and car seats because you can put 2 car seats in this one. But guys, this is a 24-foot Class B camper van. It's not cheap. You know, Midwest Automotive Design, everything's pretty much handmade, fabricated in-house. These are considered, this and Airstream are considered the top Class B van that you can buy. Now, in 2017, Midwest was acquired by Rev Group, which is a big RV group that owns Monaco, Fleetwood, and others. And of course, in my personal opinion, the quality really went downhill after 17. So these pre-Rev Group Midwest vans are very, very desirable in the van world. But of course, you know, even after Rev Group bought on, the price, it certainly didn't go down. Back in 2014, when this was new, it was over $145,000. And now, I just, before I shot the video, you know, they still don't mass produce these things by no means. These aren't mass produced like the Road Treks were, or the Pleasure Ways, or the Coach Houses. Like right now, you go to an RV Trader, there's maybe 2 of these for sale in the country in a brand new one, and they're both over $240,000 brand new in a 2023 4-seater Weekender. And it's the exact same floor plan as this. And there's no 14 models. You very rarely see a pre-Rev Group Class B van come Midwest come on the market, except this one right here, because people that have them know what they are, and they keep them for as long as possible because they know what they have. And again, guys, this one's got 12,600 miles. This is one of those vans that you really can't even put a price on, because where are you going to find another one to compare it to? You know, most people with a van like this, they've got probably close to 100,000 miles on them, and it wouldn't even hurt if it had 100,000. But to find one with 12,600 miles, it's got 17 hours on the generator. It's got 2.5 Onan LP generator. It's got 3,000 watt Xantrix inverter. It does have a hitch on the back. It is rated to tow 5,000 pounds. It's got a 188 horsepower, 3-liter Mercedes-Benz 6-cylinder turbo diesel that gets an incredible 20+ miles per gallon. It's built on the extended wheelbase Mercedes-Benz 1-ton chassis. And you can see, guys, tires look great. It's got the dually rear end, so you got 2 tires on the back for greater driving stability, 16-inch tires. Folks took excellent care of it. I mean, the van's a pretty color. 3-camera system. It's got a solar panel on the roof. I mean, this thing is awesome. You can use it for boondocking. You can use it for a traveling van. You can use it for a camping van. The best way to describe the interior of this van, especially traveling in, is like traveling in a private jet, except you're on wheels going down the interstate. You got a large cargo area here in the back, where looks like they left you some stuff here. You've got, this is the original mats that go in the front. There's your power cord. There's some extra DEF fluid. It's got the Bluetec. There's your inverter underneath the seat, which it works fine. Big cargo space. This is a big van, guys. Got the burl wood in here. There's no smoke or pet odors. Now, they got the original front mats because they spent probably $200 or $300 putting the WeatherTech mats in the front to protect the carpet. I mean, this Mercedes-Benz has got the lane keeping assist system, 4-wheel ABS. It's got roll stability control to keep you from rolling over if you hit a curb too fast. It's got, man, it's got everything. 8 airbags in the front. I mean, the seats look like a 12,000-mile seat should look like. The interior is just awesome. No check engine lights, no warning lights. I mean, this thing's incredible, guys. You know how bad I want to drive this van home myself. I'd make this an everyday driver. I mean, heck, this van right here gets better fuel mileage just about any vehicle I own. And the Mercedes Sprinter, designed to go 10,000 miles between oil changes, and designed with a practical service life of 500,000 miles. That's directly from Mercedes. You've got the automatic 6-speed transmission. I know you can't see that with that sun, but you do have a functioning, you've got the 3-camera system. And what's really cool about that is you can access that from the back when you're sleeping. So like if you're sleeping and you hear a noise outside, you've got a monitor in the back by the bed that you can access those cameras from. Got a little Sirius XM radio if you want to subscribe to it. Big 1-piece windshield, great visibility. You know, I'm 6'4". This is a very, very comfortable van for me to drive. You know, don't get me wrong, I love my GMC van. I've got a GMC van I drive almost every day. I love vans. I'm the van man. I sold more vans when I was in sales than anything. I knew more about them than everybody. And I've owned Ford vans, Chevy vans myself. I owned a Class B that I used for an everyday driver. If I owned this, I would use it for an everyday driver. I like this van too because it's one of the few vans that I can actually, as big as I am, because I'm over 300 pounds, I can actually swivel around and stand up and walk to the back from the driver's seat. No hump right here to step over. You got fold-away cup holders, ice-cold dash air. You got navigation built in, great sounding stereo. Plenty of power points back here or up here. Power windows, locks, tilt, cruise, all that good stuff. Cruise control. Yeah, we're going to drive it later in the video. The heat and air system works great. Plus you've got your RV air and heat system as well. Onboard propane tank. Man, this is an incredible machine, guys. No check engine lights. That's always a big thing you want to look at on a Mercedes. Now, I've already driven this thing because I went and picked it up from the dealer that traded for it. They were, I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of them because I buy all their RV trade-ins, but they didn't have anybody that, they thought it was, that was comfortable driving this too, so I went and picked it up. Man, I love the looks of that. I love the looks of these Midwest. You do have a power awning that works great. I've got the motor running, so it won't work right now. Got the sliding door. All vans should have this. This is one thing I do not like about my GMC, is I've got the swing out doors, and when you get into a tight parking space, you know, a lot of times you don't have room to swing out that door. This one right here, you can get into a tight parking space, open that up, and you can get in and out just fine. You got the 4 captain's chairs, guys, perfect for car seats. This is beautiful hand-stitched leather seating. They do this in-house at Midwest. You've got a large television up top, perfect viewing for your passengers. You've got all the wireless it's got 4 sets of wireless headphones, never been taken out of the container for your passengers. So again, guys, this is a multi-purpose vehicle. You can use it for a camper van, you can use it for a passenger van. You can see you've got 4 people up here, then you can sit 3 or 4 more in the back with a bathroom and a kitchen. Now, if that's not comfortable traveling, it's like I said, guys, it's like a traveling in a private jet, except you're on wheels going down the highway. And you don't have to have a pilot's license either. I love the burl wood interior. I mean, this is all just incredible quality. I do have the table that goes right here and the leg. And, you know, I'm 6'4", I can stand up in it. You got a fantastic vent fan in case you're boondock camping for ventilation. Your inverter and generator controls are right here. 17.4 hours on the generator. And I'm just running on the inverter right now. Here's all your wireless headphones. I just opened one up to make sure they're there so you can listen to your TV in comfort. 6-gallon gas electric water heater. There's your solar charge. Getting solar coming in from the solar panel on the roof. Nice speakers. This is another radio, and this is also a DVD CD player, and this will actually run to you can actually use this to, if you like to put a DVD in here, you can actually run it from your rear to front TV. You've actually got you've got a satellite, direct satellite on the roof that you can also run to the front or the rear TV. You've got a 12-volt or 110 Dometic refrigerator. So, you know, going down the road, you can run 12-volt or 110. It depends on if you want to turn your inverter on or not, or your generator. 2-burner stovetop, never been cooked on. Single basin sink. Solid surface countertops. Put those down, give you some extra counter space. Again, guys, you got a 6-gallon water heater. You got all your holding tanks. Doesn't have a cassette toilet. It's actually got a black water holding tank. This is not the pleather furniture. This is the actual leather furniture. Plenty of storage. You've got a microwave. There's your rooftop AC. It's got a furnace, propane furnace. You got a battery bank. Show you something that's pretty cool too, by the way. Get ready to go to sleep. Click this button right here. All shades. You've got power shades on most of your windows. You've got 2 or 3 that are manual shades, like on your back and your side sliding door. That's just cool to me. Then you also got it back here on the other side. This is a power sofa that makes a full-size bed, or you can see your other shades right here, and you push a button and those shades you can come up as well. You've got buttons over here for the shades and over there, so you can bring them up in the morning. Oh, push the wrong button there, sorry about that. I pushed the all lights button. Hang on one second. All shades right here. I don't rehearse this stuff, guys. I just make it up on the fly. It's amazing how little stuff like that fascinates me. You can fold these chairs out right here, and this will extend your full-size bed and make a king-size bed. Remember I was telling you about you can see your camera system from back here? Right there's a monitor for that. 12-volt Samsung TV. There's your heat and air control. Your power sofa control is right here. I'll show you. Fold the sofa down. Makes a full-size bed for a single person. And this might be kind of hard to do one-handed, but these right here just fold straight out. And hey, yeah, I mean, I could probably do it a little better with 2 hands, but you get the idea. And there is your king size bed. Now, I don't know if I can fold them up. These things have not been used much over the past 8 years, so they're a little hard, a little stiff to operate. So obviously whoever had this thing, I think they just used that bed back there if they ever even slept in it. The sales manager at the GMC dealership told me the people just used it for day trips, stuff like that. Look at that big deep storage right there. And you can access that from the back when the door's open. Ah, there's some paper towels, no charge. And of course the sofa, push this button, comes right back up. Very comfortable couch, upholstery, everything. There's all your books and manuals, just for lack of a better place to put it. You've actually got USB chargers in here. You've got 12-volt chargers as well. I mean, even the wood around the speakers. Guys, it's just one of those vans. Where are you going to find another one like it? 12,600 miles. $89,900, which is the lowest price Midwest weekender on RV Trader by tens of thousands. We're going to make sure all your major systems work, which include the water systems, propane systems, generator, air conditioner, driveability, and more. List in the video description below. Hang on one second. Sorry about that. Like I say, it includes our major systems inspection. And of course, you know, I always want you to come down, look at this thing, make sure it's big enough for you, it suits your needs, drive it, make sure you like the way it drives. And as always, guys, always highly encourage you to inspect it yourself, or get a third-party RV inspector to look at it, guys. That should be common sense on any RV you buy, new or used. Even at $240,000, I wouldn't buy one of these brand new without having it inspected by an RV inspector, especially for $250,000 for a van. Huh. And I'll try to show you the bathroom. They got a great sounding stereo too. And it's a wet bath. And where the whole shower is the bathroom, which is about all you can do in a camper this size. Because if this van had a separate shower, you'd lose half your bedroom. For a shower that'd be so small you couldn't even change your mind in it. At least this is the best way in a small space, is a wet bath, is where you sit on the shower or sit on the toilet, take a shower. That's the best way to have a bathroom that you can actually have room to sit down on the toilet, do your business on, and take a shower. Because like I said, if everything was separated, you'd have to take off half the bedroom or lose your middle chairs right here. It wouldn't be worth that to me. You know, I'm in the I sleep more at night than I'm in the bathroom during the day. So logically, I'd rather have the bedroom space and give up a little bit for the bathroom, because what's in an adult in the bathroom per day? 20-30 minutes, you know, with a shower and everything a day, versus, you know, 6 to 8 hours sleeping, or several hours a day traveling, where you want to have the space up front for your passengers to be comfortable. And these seats do swivel for party seating. Now guys, can you make a bed back here? Officially, I don't think Midwest does, but I think you can make, if you're handy with a saw and some wood, I think you can probably make a piece to adapt this to make some kind of extra bed if you wanted to. Just for now, I'm gonna say it sleeps 4, but you could probably adapt this to sleep a couple of extra people if you wanted to. But you'd have to do that yourself. But I've got this unit for $89,900, and we'll trade. That's a haggle-free firm price. Where are you gonna find another one like it? I'm probably not gonna sell it on the website. I'm actually gonna place this one on eBay, because this is so different with the miles and the fact that it is a pre-rev group RV. You know, anything different like this, I sell on eBay, and I would not be surprised if it brought more than $89,900 on eBay, because I'm gonna put it on a bid auction and set the reserve at $89,900, and it is liable to bring in the low 90s. And that's actually happened recently on eBay, because we get stuff like this that's so different with such low miles you can't find anywhere else. It's just one of those things you bid on and hope you buy it. But however, if you just want to go ahead and buy it for $89.9, just call us at 706-965-7929. I may not place it on anywhere else but the website and eBay and YouTube, of course. I may do a TikTok video on it while I got everything running, just for the heck of it. But I'm getting pretty good response off that as well. And I'm going to, because it's just one of those things, it's a weird niche market. You know, I know not everybody's into van life. Not everybody gets van life. And I know that the average person who's been looking at Class A's and Class C's for this price or less doesn't get the fact that a van like this is $90,000. When you can buy a Class A or a Class C for the same price. But A, a Class A or Class C for the same price is not going to get 20 plus miles a gallon. And B, you're not going to be able to put a Class A or a Class C in a regular parking space without having to find a campground or a specialty spot to park or something like that. So, and van life is more about boondocking than staying at a campground anyway. So you've got the solar panel, you got the inverter, you've got that ability to camp in a campground or outside of a campground more with one of these than with a Class A or a Class C with comfort. Not to mention, guys, anybody can drive a van like this. If you can't drive this, you don't need to drive. That's why I gave him such a rough time when I picked up this thing at the RV dealership. I gave him a pretty, I gave him a, you know, in good jest, of course, but I gave the sales manager, who's a buddy of mine, I gave him pretty good rough time about that. You know how it is between guys, you know, hey, you know how it is. Like, hey, you like to pee sitting down and stuff like that, you know. But, well, you know, it's all good fun. He knows I don't mean nothing by it. And heck, I guess for what this thing costs, I guess I don't blame him, because, you know, if he breaks it, he has to pay for it. And he's just a sales manager, not the owner, so. But anyway, $89.9. If you're interested, give us a call, 706-965-7929. If you watch this video on eBay, you're welcome to give us a call if you want to go ahead and buy it for that. But if not, if you want to bid, you know, may the highest bidder win. I'll be honest with you, if it's less than 24 hours to go in the auction and it's close to $89.9, I'm going to let it run. I'm not going to sell it. So if it's like at $88,000 or $89,000 bid and it's 24 hours to go in the auction, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to sell it to whoever wins it on eBay. So anyway, I'll just watch it on eBay, watch it on the website. And like I said, this is a different animal. Not everybody's going to get it, but somebody who knows what this van is and knows what the quality of a pre-rev group Midwest is going to see this thing with 12,000 miles after they've seen some with 100,000 miles for the same price, and going to be like, wow, this is one of those RVs that's really the find of a lifetime for a Class B shopper, and they're going to take advantage of. Guys, honestly, me and my wife's been crunching numbers trying to figure out how we could buy it. But right now, this time, if it's a different time of year, I would have bought this thing, because this is the van that I would use for an everyday driver. And but oh well, because it's perfect, because I got spot for him his car seat, it's something we can drive on Sundays. I'd probably get rid of my motorhome for this. Well, I love this van, guys. This is probably my favorite Class B van that I've ever filmed. Probably, if not my favorite, it's definitely in the top 3. There was probably one other one that was a Sprinter that I did a few years ago that was built by Elks Automotive. They had the 4 captain's chairs in the front that I probably would have rather had, but it had the 2 sofas across from each other. It was more of a conversion van than a camper van, but it had a bathroom and a kitchenette. And I think I'd rather have that more, but I've never seen another one since then. But I love this van right here, guys. And if you're interested in it, you're not going to be disappointed, guys. If it wasn't nice, I wouldn't want it myself. I'll be honest with you. 706-965-7929 is the best number to reach us at. I'm going to pause the video for a minute. I'm going to take it for a test drive. I'll probably just throw a chest mount on and drive this thing myself, or if Shane's not busy, he'll ride with me. But you're going to love this van, guys. You're going to absolutely love this van. Whoever buys this thing, it's going to take you about 3 minutes to say you want it once you step inside of it. Not even that long. The quality of this van, the building quality of this van, I mean, everything's solid. You know, so many vans, you see something like this, it gives. This is solid. I mean, nothing's hollow, nothing's plastic. I mean, well, some of it's plastic, but you know what I mean. It doesn't have like the plastic components that some of these newer vans have. They're just slapped together and just throw it out there. And this is back with Midwest was more about quality than quantity, and they're still good van today, but they just lost so much of that quality. Because I've looked at several vans since the takeover, and they just, you know, the first year they weren't as bad, but after that, man, they just went on the build quality, but they went up on the price. So go figure. You would think it'd be the opposite, but you know, that's the thing, guys. When corporations get involved with anything, it seems like quality goes down and prices go up. And then so I'm so glad we're an independent RV dealership, guys. I always tell people, you know, you want to waste money, you want to get ripped off, go to your corporate RV dealership, corporate-owned RV dealerships. You know, stick with us independents. I know we're few and far between, but I actually talked to quite a few of them. We've got a little group on Facebook that we actually bounce ideas and talk to each other a lot. That has actually been pretty cool to be part of. I'm really glad I am. And it's just all independent dealers, guys. I mean, it's just and we all think a lot alike when it comes to the big boys. I mean, it's like the little guys, David versus Goliath. And it's kind of neat how we run into the same issues and all that, fighting those big guys, and how so many RV consumers and buyers got so much these mixed signals in their head, like they're going to save money going to these big people because they're bigger. Where it's the exact opposite. You go to a big RV dealership, you're going to spend more because they have more overhead. I mean, all those units out there, they don't own those. They finance them at the bank. It's called floor planning, where they don't have the titles to anything on their lot, or the MSOs, if they're brand new. They have to pay interest payments on those every 30 days. That's a stupid amount of money. And after 90 days, they got to pay it off. So that's thousands of dollars in interest per unit that they have to pass along to the consumer in the form of higher prices, because they can't afford to buy their own inventory. Where dealers like us, we've been in business since 1968. We buy everything for cash. We got title to everything we sell, cash, in-house. That's thousands of dollars per unit that we pay less because we don't have to finance it. We don't have mortgages. We don't have floor plans. We don't owe anybody anything. I mean, that's the way that's how we can sell these things for so much less. We don't have hundreds of employees. Even though I wish we had a few more, but, you know, you can't get good help. You know, we've got some good help here now, but just few and far between. We had to go through a lot of bad ones to get them. But what I'm getting at, guys, is we do the best we can with what we have. Just like everybody in America is right now in business. And we're still selling these things like crazy. And I know everybody's saying the RV business is slowing down, but ours is going as steady and as strong as usual, because people are more price conscious now, because they're looking for bargains. Where before, a year ago, everybody was looking for, hey, do you have this unit in stock? I want it. I don't even care about the price. Now it's the opposite. Oh, I found this unit everywhere else. I went on RV Trader. You got the lowest priced one, so I'm going to go ahead and buy it because you got the lowest priced one, which is the way it should be. And like I said, this hits RV Trader. Well, if I put it on RV Trader, I may not. I may just stick it to eBay, because this is where something like this will probably sell better anyway. But I'm going to put it on RV Trader too. But I'll do it RV Trader, eBay, and the website, and YouTube. I'll skip the other ones. But anyway, if you want this van, don't wait. Call 706-965-7929. If you go to eBay, it'll be under Parkway RV Centers, our username on eBay. And of course, This will be, you'll see it. This is probably the only 2014 Midwest Weekender on eBay, period. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And see you in a second from the driver's seat. All right, everybody, now we're going to test drive this 14 Midwest. Got my good buddy Shane going to be our cameraman. So make sure y'all show him some love. Give him a call or a text if you got any questions about this van. What's your number, Shane?
423-347-8478.
All right, and we'll get to drive this. I love this van, guy. I love the way it drives. I've already driven it, by the way, but
Me too.
When we picked it up, it is nice. I wish I had about 100 of these right now. And of course we hit some nice traffic coming up. If you've never driven one of these Mercedes vans, you'll be in for a treat if you drive this one. Because there's just nothing drives like these things. It's a 24-foot van that drives like it's a small minivan. Man, these things have just got great power too. Alrighty. Nice and smooth, and 12,602 miles. Only way you're gonna get one nicer than this is buy new ones, and there's 2 of them brand new in RV Trader. Both of them over $240,000. So you can take your pick. 89.9 or 240K. See if we can get on the interstate here. You'd be surprised how much power you can get out of a 188 horsepower diesel. It's still 325 pound-feet of torque. Wide it is. We're already at 65. We'll probably hit a 70. Yep.
Nice ride.
Oh yeah. Cruise control works. I'm going faster than I normally do. There's my lane keeping assist. I mean, I'm running 75 and I feel like I'm running 60. That's faster than I usually like to go. I'll get off of it a little bit. But yeah, these things are really a pleasure to drive. I love the windshield in these. You just don't miss anything. German engineering, you can't beat it. Brakes, I mean, it's a 12,000 mile van, guys. What do you got to worry about? I wouldn't hesitate to drive this thing California and back. Wow. Now, I love the way these things turn too. Like, you can literally turn these with 2 fingers. I mean, just a great driving van. Anyway, guys, if you're interested in this van, give us a call or give Shane a call. What's your number, Shane?
423-347-8478.
Make sure you call before coming to look, because somebody is probably going to get this, scoop this thing up. Thanks again for watching. Come out, check it out for yourself. Come drive it for yourself. You're not going to be disappointed. Smash us a thumbs up. And look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.